right. STO, here we go. Well, last night we talked about the new 3D printable ships. We're going to talk some more about that in a few weeks once they start shipping out. It takes 3 to 6 weeks to receive your order, they said, so I figured that would be a good time. There we go. A little slow going this morning for today. All right, well, I thought about something last night. If y'all ever have any questions about setups or abilities or things, just ask. Like somebody commented last night, I have kind of a weird setup on Mara's ship. I do. I do some things a little differently, and I haven't changed anything with all the new stuff that's come out. So if you have questions, I don't mind explaining it. Maybe you have a better way, or maybe you'll like my way. I think we're going to go back to Jemka, pick up where we left off with her, and take her on through the story. Let's see where we left her. Hey, 24. How are you doing today? Did you get some sleep? You got pretty late last night. I'm doing pretty good, thank you. It's been a good day. Much better than yesterday. So, oh, I know why we've paused with Jemka, because there is a problem with this mission. We'll see if it works. We may have to turn in another bug report. You fell asleep around 7 a.m.? Oh my goodness. Do you just have trouble sleeping, or you're playing some SWTOR? I'll probably play some SWTOR when I log off of here. I don't stream it because I'm kind of boring, I think. So I don't stream SWTOR. I probably could. Maybe when the new content drops, I'll stream some of that. But I'm not a great raider. I'm not an operations person. I'm not a diehard. And I'm behind on the new stuff, and I need some help. So I'll probably pick some, ask some people from the guild to help get me through some of the latest work. Like, I haven't done all the new bosses yet. I did the twins twice. I've done the twins twice, and I think that's the last boss I've done. So see, I'm behind, and I think my other stuff's kind of, like I said, I don't think there's a lot of better streamers out there. But anyway, so you're playing SWTOR. What are you doing in SWTOR? Oh, you're gonna kill Torian today, aren't you? I bet you're killing Torian today. I see, yeah. Is that yeah in my question to killing Torian? Oh, you're leveling a trooper? Okay. So you're not at that part of the story yet. I've done the trooper once. It was okay. I liked it. I liked it enough. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, the triolic incursions are getting longer. The Davidians, remember we're with the Davidians, they must have a power source that we haven't located. We have to hurry and find it before they shift the entire station out of phase. I didn't know that was possible, but apparently it is. Let's see if we can remember where we're going. All right, Bones. What the heck are we doing? Okay, what do you need me to do? Oh, that's right. I think I have to remember things. Are we an engineer? I guess we are. Alright, so we're going to grab a tricorder and start checking the neural activity on some of the survivors. We're going to take notes of our readings. I probably should have pen and paper today. And we're going to have to calculate the difference from a healthy mind and determine the right frequency to stimulate the brain. So, a normal human neuron has a resting potential of negative 70 millivolts. Once you have some readings, we'll calibrate a cortical stimulator and try to revive some of the people. Negative 70, don't forget. Oh, why is it not letting your messages come through? Thank you. Hey, Oso. How are you doing? Oh, 24, so you have an agent you need to do before the new stuff and a guardian. I have a ton I need to do before the good stuff. You had to use Google for the mission. My thing is battle wise, I don't always, know all the mechanics. Maybe that's what you're Googling is the mechanics, maybe. I know there are some fantastic guides out there. And then, of course, anytime you need somebody to run with you, just holler. And there's always people out there willing to help people run through these things. I wouldn't ask just in general chat, but, like, well, for instance, Unholy Alliance Guild. We're Wookiee Mistake on the other side. Okay, oh, pen and paper. We have to do this properly and take notes. Oh, we have to do math and we have to remember things. So, red pen will work fine. I don't have my purple one, but that's okay. Notebook. See? Doo-doo. And here we go. Scan neural patterns. We want to scan her resting potential. Wait, okay. She is a negative 58 and the normal is negative 70. So we would need to raise her resting potential. Exterior potassium levels are elevated. The neurons limited to a plus 15 MB. Active potential, normal human active potential is a plus 30. So her neurons are plus 15 and it should be a plus 30. And hey, Oso, how are you today? Oh, the mission in STO that I'm doing, you had to use Google? Oh my gosh, yes. Well, see, what was fantastic is used to, like, when our guild was really strong and running a lot, you know, we would help each other and stuff. But yeah, I used to take a ton of notes. And at one time I threw all the notes away. And so now I'm starting over. I don't know if I still have my old notebook. Graphics are good. Thank you. Thanks, Oso. I think the game has improved their graphics because it looks a lot sharper and a lot clearer than it did. No matter what I did on this game, my stuff always looked crazy. Okay, so sodium and potassium ions are depleted. Some neurons incapable of electrical response likely cause a sudden change in neural voltage. Predicted results: fatigue, vision, blah blah blah. Okie dokies. We're done with her. Have you had a good day, Oso? We're going to take his resting potential. Sound like I need some bananas? For what? Oh, for the potassium? And you've been busy lately? Oh my gosh. Okay, so this guy is a -60, and of course the resting is -70. His neurosodium is elevated. I don't know why they didn't tell us that about her. Maybe I just didn't write it down. Glasses are crazy. I can't seem to get a proper distance with these. I have trifocals now for the sodium potassium. Yeah, let's feed them some bananas. Forget all this crazy medical jargon. So, damaged by forcible ion movement, sudden change in neural voltage. Oh, that's the same thing she had. Okay. Now, do we go see McCoy again, or do we go back over here? Nope. All right, where's McCoy? Review findings. Okay. Do we need to write this down? Should we just screenshot this? That's a lot to write down, and I am kind of lazy. No, not me. All right. We're good. All right. So now, continue. Request explanation. We need to restore the mind to its baseline state. Hopefully with a little push from the cortical stimulator, the subject's brain will repair itself with some time and rest. You can't stay? That's okay. Thanks, 24. You have fun leveling your trooper. Try to enjoy the story. It's a good story. And you try to get some sleep. We'll see you next time. Am I ready to try some neurosurgery? I'm a Klingon, not a doctor. Set the voltage for the resting period. Okay, that's a -70. Set the voltage for the acting. That's +30. Set the sodium potassium channel. Oh, this is what I get confused on. I forgot to write this down. So sodium, internal, potassium, external and internal. I think it's this one. Hmm. Maybe we'll just guess. Pretty sure it's not that one either. Yes, we found it. Woohoo! All right. Find an induction coil. You know what? I thought we actually already did this the other day. I don't know where you're going, Doc. Whoops. And then we're going to integrate the subspace field emitter. This is where McCoy was going. To the center here. It's working, sir. The emitter has adjusted the active scanners to the station. I'm not a sir. What do you make of these readings? Call me commander or something. Imaging shows that the station's becoming suffused with triolic radiation. Radiation's coming from the Driffin's comet. Comet itself is emitting mass amounts of triolic energy. So the Davidians must have realized that it's a natural source of the energy, and they're using it as an easy way to shift into sync with us. It's like riding behind the wake of a ship in the water. But that's not all they're doing. They're harnessing the triolic energy and infusing it with chronoton particles. Okay, we have to stop them. This is bad. The comet is the key, but we can't do anything about the comet without a ship, and I don't think a 23rd century vessel is going to be able to do the job. With this information, it's clear that we have to find some way to destroy the comet. We can use one of the auxiliary reactors in sync with the subspace emitter that we've hooked up to the station in order to make a temporary portal that will take us back to our time. Once we make it back, we'll have to report in and find a way to bring a ship back with us. So harmonize an auxiliary reactor to generate a temporal portal. I don't really think we're supposed to be messing with time, but who am I to say? I really gotta turn down this bloom. Use triolic energy from the temporal portal. Oh wait, we have to shoot people. I don't think we want to shoot the portal. We have another problem. We've absorbed so much triolic radiation at this point that the traveling through a gate again could cause radiation poisoning. Normally we just use hyronolin to flush it out, but our medical supplies aren't protected against phase shifting. Our hyronolin supply is probably already irradiated. It is a sort of problem that comes up frequently. We'll need large doses of hyronolin to chill it out the existing trial radiation protect us. There's one problem. We could probably get it for us. Okay, so apparently this is a bust, and we need to go find, you guessed it, Dr. McCoy. Dr. McCoy. Actually, I have a friend. Blah, 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 blah. But your friend is getting radiation. He or she's on the station already. I'll need a double dose to... Yeah. You should never lie to your doctor or your bartender. This is true. Don't lie to your doctor or your bartender. That much radiation would mean you've experienced something close to the epicenter, like fooling around with the triolic waves. You don't need green blood and pointy ears to know that is a bad idea. When the people on the station really needed it, you came through. I appreciate that. I think I can spare a few doses. I'm not sure who you are, where you came from, but I'm not the one to look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm just no country doctor. But I know better than to ask too many questions about a little unexpected help. But you probably shouldn't loiter here. That's a good point. No loitering. Return to our own timeline. And report. Going to report.
So Griffin's comet
And collect
is
a
the source of
reward.
the triolic radiation. Interesting.
We don't have a choice.
Everything we do is for the
Now we're going to do I believe Night of the Comet is next. What's that other one there? Yeah, Night of the Comet. We will accept. So we've determined that the Davidians are using triolic energy of Griffin's comet to ease their entry into our phase variance. That is the cause of all the incidents in the neutral zone. But it's worse than that. It's possible that given the amount of triolic and temporal energy in that comet, that the Davidians will be able to destabilize the area of space surrounding the comet enough that they will pull it and everything in it into their phase variance, which means a huge feeding ground for those disgusting aliens. In essence, they're trying to steal the entire sector. The resulting effects to the surrounding space would make a destruction of Romulus look like the popping of a party favor. So we need to destroy the comet. We're going to go do this, of course. Go to the Bepi 113 system. All right.
Welcome to Jordana.
No, stop talking, Ferengi.
We have everything you
Okay. I need the Bepi system. And here we are. And remember, you can just click the spot on the map and go. And hopefully you don't run into a space station. Oh, we'll just fly over there. Oh, this would be a good time to fix my, Oh, forgot to turn the volume back up. There you go. Where's that bloom? Oh my gosh, turn that thing off. Okay. We don't fly past it. We got to be careful. Sometimes it just zips on by. Or flies us into the planet. I thought I took that bloom off. Enter the Bepi system. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now we have to slingshot around this planet. So, you should feel privileged, Jumka. Very few people ever get to see this system. Klingon intelligence has gone to a lot of trouble to keep it off of the navigational charts. This star is ideal for what starship pilots call a slingshot. You may not have heard of the maneuver because my organization has been working for decades to keep all knowledge of time travel technology secret. There's simply too much temptation to meddle in the past. It's better for the Empire if people believe that time travel is the stuff of holonovels and Starfleet boasts. Your best chance of getting back to the point in time where you need to be is to use the star's gravity to accelerate your ship to such a high speed that you will be able to access the time continuum. I've taken the liberty of having the light speed breakaway calculations added to your ship's database. You will need to hit a series of points as you move around the star. After you make your approach, you should see a navigational beacon. Aim for it, and you will have the correct trajectory for the slingshot. It's a tricky maneuver, Jemkai. If you don't hit each point in the correct order in time, it won't work. So, oh wow, goodness, we're still talking, Cayman. One more thing before you start. I also added a holo emitter to your vessel. You will appear to be a D7, loyal to the House of Duras, seriously, with all the appropriate access codes for the time period. I would have acquired an actual D7 for you, but you will need your ship's modern firepower and shields to complete your mission. Don't alter the timeline any more than you have to. Destroy the comet, stop the Davidians, but other than that, try to stay out of trouble. We're Klingons. What does he mean, try to stay out of trouble? We're ready to engage the holo emitter and start our run. Okay. This is now what we supposedly look like. Now I will say something. Thank goodness somebody decided to change this up a little bit. Used to, you couldn't progress until you made this maneuver, and it didn't matter if it was 5 or 6 times. That's not the case anymore, thank goodness, because some of us do not do this well. Come on. It picks up speed as you go. They've also slowed it down. Oops, don't do that. Don't do that. I might make it this time all on my very own. Boo boo. Hey, hey. So now what they do is if you don't make it the first time, they say punch it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't, yeah. I used to like take 5 or 6 times. Sometimes Wilson had to come over and do it for me. But they changed it now, and usually if you don't make it the first time, they'll go, oh, here, you need some help. And then it sets it to auto nav and it does it for you. So they've had mercy on some of us. Alright, Captain, based on the decay of elements in this system, we have arrived approximately 150 years in the past. Incoming hail. It's from Federation Starship Constitution class. Excuse me, it's identifying itself as the USS Reuben James. We're putting it on the screen
Attention,
now.
unidentified ship. I am Commodore Jacob Ross in command of the USS Reuben James. We have been searching for a Klingon vessel reported to have attacked a colony in the Gliese system. You fit the description of the ship we are looking for. Unless you can prove you are not, we will take immediate action.
Of course, Thrak would rather destroy the troublesome human and his ship, but Kamen warned us not to damage the timeline. I think we're gonna go destroy the ship. Poor puny humans. What a shame we have to destroy your ship. Where's all my stuff? Took all my toys. Alrighty. Beam to the station. And there's the comet. We gotta go take care of the comet in a little bit.
To any ships in range, please, we need help. I don't know what these things are, but...
Captain, the comet approaching the station. It's, hydraulic energy is making it easier for the Davidians to manifest. The people in the station don't have a way to fight them. We'll have to help them. So we're gonna beam to the station and help the people. Yay, we are being helpful Klingons today. I'm reading multiple Davidian life signs. We will need to work quickly to clear the station of their presence. Do we have the special little gun? It's not that. That's gotta be it. Okay. Alright, here we go. Nope, this is not that weapon. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the beam. No, that's not what I wanted. Captain, I don't think anyone here appreciated the Davidians crashing their party. I'm detecting weapons fire, broken glass, and signs of a struggle. There's little threat to us, sir, but the Davidians... Call me sir, Commander. The Davidians could use conflict as a cover. We should quell it and then continue our hunt. Sounds good. No problem. Just stun these people, let's not kill them. Okie dokie. Oh, put me down, put me down, put me down. You're supposed to be able to hit them with this beam and it should go to all the others. I think they took that away. Oh no, this isn't the one yet. Come back here in a minute. Okay. Wait a minute, we gotta do this room over here too. Hey, you need to be dead. Oh, so remember when this used to be hard? Oh, wait, maybe you didn't play this. I guess we didn't finish this room off the first time. Excuse me, must have been a delay for them beaming in. Okay. Now we have this one room left.
To stop us. We hunger. We must leave immediately, or I will amplify the time distortion and destroy this station. You will not survive.
Hey, those things are holed up in the lounge, and they've got some of my customers in there with them. The door is barricaded, but a few hits with a phaser should take care of that. Get my people out of there!
Dude, you so don't know who you're demanding things from. Your multitasking abilities will be complete. I'd say that's pretty impressive. I can't shadow box. So that's pretty awesome. Multitasking for the win. This is still really bothering my eyes. I'm gonna check these settings again. Disability. Just die. Thank you. Oops, who else is... Oh, we gotta kill the portals. So they'll quit coming in. Scott.
My, you're a funny looking one.
Montgomery
aren't you?
Scott.
Thanks for the help, friend. What were those things? That spirit snuck up on me. I noticed a spike in trialic energy, and I was working to adjust the station's shields to compensate. I went to fetch a hyperspatter, and I was attacked. If you help me, I can finish my repairs before the trialic energy reaches lethal levels.
Sure.
By the way, you can call me Scotty.
Got it, Scotty. Lead the way. Oh yeah, I don't know how to RP walk on this tune. You should do that. Set up your channel and stream it. You don't even have to have a webcam anymore. You can do it with your smartphone. It's crazy.
Just as I suspected. The triolic energy is increasing. We'll be cooked like a haggis if we don't do something about it. There is a wee store on this station. The lass who runs it, Cassidy, said they might be getting a supply of the new quantum flux regulators. If we had one of those regulators, I could modify the flux coordinating sensors and use them to modulate the shields protecting the station. That would buy us some time. Go find Cassidy. She'll know where they are.
Alright, let's go find Cassidy. Bum, 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 bum. I think this might be Cassidy.
What were those things? They were floating, and then one looked at me, and I feel so weak. And then it lifted me up, and it was horrible. Are you looking for something from the store? A quantum what? I'm sorry, I'm just too scared right now to think about selling anything. I'm closing down until I get my wits about me. Maybe it would be best if I packed up and went back to Sherman's planet.
What can I do to help?
I don't know. Maybe a nerve tonic would soothe me. Can you get one for me?
Sure, let's go get a nerve tonic. Little secret about these nerve tonics. I hope you can still do it. You used to be able to use them on your own characters. You used to be able to sell them, and then they stopped that. You were noticing how your iPhone was a better speaker quality than a lot of laptops. Awesome. Laptops and cheap radios you've owned in the past. That's awesome.
What can I get you?
I need a nerve tonic.
Nerve tonic? Almost every culture in the galaxy has nerve tonics. Most worlds have multiple variations, and everyone thinks that the one their grandmother made is better than all the rest. Look, I-10 at a commerce station in the middle of one of this quadrant's busiest trade routes. Tell you what, one of the waitresses should be able to help you narrow down what kind of nerve tonic would be best. Talk to one of them, and then come back.
Excuse me. You know, I used to have this written down too, and then I used to know this by heart. We have to go back. Wait. Yeah, we gotta go back and ask her what she wants. Excuse me.
Do you have a drink for me?
Oh, wait a minute. Where? Somewhere. Oh, no, that's right. We're gonna talk to this person.
Who do you think you are? First the lights go all strange, then these weird creatures show up, and worst of all, you're here picking fights with my best
Oh my
customer,
gosh, blame the
Nerve
person that just
Tonics.
walked in the door.
How could I think about nerve tonics when my sweet Captain McQueen is injured? Well, if you want to know about any sort of exotic beverage, go ask that drunken Scotsman. Lieutenant Commander Scott.
Yeah. So now we gotta go back and talk to Scotty.
Did you get the quantum flux regulator? Nerve tonics? Ah, you don't look like you need one of those. These wee beasties are troublesome, but they're not as bad as a ship full of angry Romulans. Now, I have been known to enjoy an occasional nip of Scotch whiskey. That's the only nerve tonic you'll ever need. Why do you need it? Oh, for Cassidy. Now that makes sense. She's a bonny lass, that Cassidy, and more than willing to spend a little time with a right Starfleet officer, if you know what I mean. But she hasn't got the stomach for fighting. Is she alright? I hate for anything. Glad to hear it. Sounds like she needs something to take a wee bit of the edge off. And that happens to be one of my specialties, along with transwarp transporter technology and warp field mechanics. Cassidy's been meeting me every evening in the bar for a spot of cheer, but I've never seen her order a nerve tonic. Perhaps if I told you what she likes, you'll be able to figure out the right mix. The bartender will help you. I've seen Cassidy order these drinks.
Alright, so these are the drinks she's ordered.
Cassidy didn't like the salty taste of the Albion brandy, but she really enjoyed the fact that it was garnished with a drop of honey that floated on the top of the drink.
So, a drop of
garnish
honey.
is getting in the way of a fine beverage, if you ask me. Can you imagine putting a wee piece of pineapple in a glass of 20-year-old single malt? It's preposterous. I've seen Cassidy order these drinks.
Blood wine.
The only time I saw Cassidy ordering blood wine was when she was feeling under the weather. Poor lass. She liked that it was served warm, but she hated those blasted heavy metal mugs the Klingons use. And the potency of it was a bit much for her to handle. A girl like Cassidy needs something with a little less kick.
Warm. Take note that she hated the heavy mugs.
I've seen Cassidy order these drinks. Soleil brought Cassidy a Denevian mead a few nights ago. Ugh, terribly sweet stuff, like drinking syrup. Cassidy didn't like the cloying sweetness, and the wee bird broke out into highs because she was allergic to the fruit garnish. I'm not ordering any of that stuff again.
Okay, so not sweet.
I've seen Cassidy order these. Cassie and I got into a drinking contest with a Klingon one night, and we ended up drinking fire wine. It's not as good as scotch, mind you, but it's better than drinking core coolant. The next morning, after she picked herself up off the floor, Cassidy told me that the fire wine was so spicy that she was afraid it had eaten a hole through her stomach. I had to send her to see Bones for a checkup. Also, she said that drinking from those shallow bowls made her feel like someone's pet targ.
Keep in mind.
I've seen Cassidy order these drinks. Martinis aren't my cup of tea, as it were, but Cassidy seems to like them. She appreciates that a martini should be served as cold as possible, but since she nurses her drinks, the cold tends to dissipate, and she doesn't get the full effect. She's quite fond of those fancy stemmed glasses, though.
Stemmed glass. There's one, I think one more we're missing. Going into lurk mode. All right.
I've seen Cassidy
Think so,
order
so.
these drinks. Cassidy really likes her Sumerian sunsets, mostly because of the sour taste. She hates that the drink is so weak, but has been trying to convince the bartender to add garnish to it to make the happy feeling last longer. But he won't, because then it wouldn't be a Sumerian sunset. Me, I say a drink is a drink. If the lady wants a garnish, give her one. I've seen Cassidy order these drinks. Cassidy really likes the little
Orange.
pick-me-up of a drop
I
of
think that's the
Scuderi
honey.
whiskey. Plus, she doesn't like the wee shot glasses or the silly paper umbrellas. Who ever heard of putting a wee paper umbrella in a glass of whiskey? It's sacrilege. If I ever go to Skagara, I'm going to give them a piece of my mind. I've seen Cassidy order these drinks.
All right. I think we're done. Let's go see if we have enough information. Bartender,
What can I get you?
I need a drink.
I'll need some more details.
Hot.
Right. What kind of flavor profile are you looking for?
Sour.
How strong do you want this drink to be?
A little pick-me-up.
How would you like this drink to be served?
Stemmed glass.
And last but certainly not
Drop of
least,
honey.
this should be all the info on.
Pick up the glass. Oh, wait. Before we do that. So, these drinks... Wait, go away. No, there we go. So these drinks used to be able to make your person dance. There we go. And they can do the funky dance. So, of course, there used to be a hot commodity on the market, because not everybody wanted to come here and run this mission. And they would stock up on, oh crap, don't tell me I can just get one. There we go.
What can I
So we'll
get
just
you?
get another one now
Was
for
that
Cassidy.
drink not what you wanted? I'll need some more What kind of flavor profile? How strong do you want this drink to? How would you like this drink? And last but
Drop
certainly
of
not least,
honey.
should be all the
Thank you. Now, let's go give it to Cassidy. Whoops, we didn't pick it up. Gotta pick it up. Pick up the glass. Dun, dun, dun. Cassidy, we have your
Do you have a
nerve
drink
tonic.
for me? I
That
love
is.
warm drinks. They're so relaxing. There's a lovely sour note to this drink. I feel so refreshed. There's just enough oomph to this drink to make it really stick with you. I like that. I love the style of this glass. It accentuates the flavor of the ingredients. Honey, oh, that bit of sweetness is just perfect. It adds the most that is marvelous. I'm feeling much better now, thank you. What tool was it you needed? A quantum flux regulator Mark II? I have one of those right here. Please take it as a thank you.
Thank you. Alrighty. Go back and see Scotty again.
The right tool for the right job. I'll start making the adjustments, but I don't know if I've got enough time. You can't change the laws of physics. The triolic energy levels keep rising, and sensors show the blasted comet is to blame. Modulating the shields is not going to be enough. Something needs to be done about that comet if we're going to live to see the morning.
Well, what are we going to do? We are going to beam to the ship. Okay. Sorry, my leg was falling asleep. Had to switch legs. Can't really sit this way though. Okay. Alright, destroy the comet. Group of Klingon vessels have entered the system. The lead ship is hailing us, putting it on the screen now.
A ship from the house of Duras. I am Captain Bavat, son of Warat, and leader of my house. My brother died due to Duras' treachery.
The Durases aren't good for
I
anything.
will avenge his death with the destruction of 100 Duras ships. Prepare to die.
Captain, we can't afford to change the course of any of events any more than they have been altered already, and we know the Captain Bavat survives the day. We'll need to attempt to disable his forces. He'll be calling for reinforcements. We need to destroy the comet and return to our time before we are overwhelmed. Sounds like a good idea. So, let's go disable the Klingon forces and destroy the comet. My ship's not even firing anymore. Can we just finish this mission? Fire at the comet. Hey, Travis. Travin, how you doing? You can just call me Jem. Morning. Good morning to you. It is 5:30 here in the afternoon. Did you have a good sleep? A good sleep last night? I had a peaceful, restful sleep until I dreamed that our house was about to be demolished by construction that is everywhere where I live right now. Because they were building a highway on both sides of our house, and we were like in the middle of it. Yes, it was a very real dream. I woke up and went and looked out the window. It was crazy. Oh, it's 5:30 p.m. there too? Oh, that's right. It's always morning somewhere. There's a country song that says it's 5 o'clock somewhere. It is always morning. Well, did you have a good day then? Hope you had a good day. I don't know if I'm just impatient or what, but this ship just does not seem to be firing like it's supposed to. Let's hit the space bar and just fire everything. Now we gotta shoot the smaller ones. And actually work at work. That's funny. How dare they, right? That's too funny. Grief, this is taking forever. Why am I hating on the comment? Okay, Will, do you remember the Davidians from Next Generation? When Data accidentally got knocked back in time and the Davidians were feeding off of Earth, of humans on Earth. And they're in like a I think it's like a subspace of time. Well, anyway, so they are in the future where we are 150 years in the future. And, oh crap, I died. And they are causing problems. So we have to go back to the source of where they started. So we had to go back 150 years. And they're using the comet. And so we have to destroy the comet to destroy their portal so they can't destroy this region of space. Does that make sense? It's like a really long explanation, but so I have to destroy the comet. The Davidians, yeah, basically. You know, they're sucking human spirits. And they don't care. It's like a feeding ground for them, so we're trying to... Yeah. At least the Borg just want us all to be one happy family. The Davidians actually want to eat us, so that's kind of disgusting. Oh, and we're trying to not kill all the other Klingons in the area because we don't want to alter time. For some stupid reason, Starfleet thought it would be. I mean, not Starfleet. The Empire thought it would be a good idea to make us look like the House of Duras. You know, the House of Scoundrels. I would like to not die this time. I don't remember how to do this without dying because it's not doing any damage to the ship. And we're gonna die again. I can't remember how to do this without dying so many times. The Federation build a Death Star. That would be awful. Maybe we can stay out of the ship sensors. Apparently that doesn't work. We're just going to try to hurry. Hurry, quick. They're like vicious. More battle cruisers. I just have two more. I have a shard and a fragment, which will be 3 shards. She had a cloak. I like beams. Cannons are very specific about where you can fire them. Come on, shoot. Ah. Defeat the remaining Klingons. I'll get right to that. They can't be serious. Am I? Oh. Doggone it. Let's see if I can get out of here. I think I was supposed to equip that. Nope, I'm not moving. Because I didn't turn my engines on. I think this is glitched. Maybe not. There it goes. Who am I firing at? Deflected my torpedo. There we go. Go. Stupid tractor being working. Okay, so this is a perfect example of when you've been spoilt by having your overpowerful ship, and then you have to play a part of the story with what they give you and your lower ranking stuff. Well, apparently we've leveled up. I'm now 17. Perfect example. You really have to pay attention to those buttons. Tractor beam is good because it helps with their shields. Normally. Oh, there we go. So how is sound, by the way? Travin, is the sound okay? And stream okay? It says I've had a couple of dropped frames. Don't alter the timeline. Defeat the remaining Klingons. I think I already did. Oh, no, I didn't. Lovely. Sounds okay? Oh, you have to turn it up to hear it? See if that helps. To hear the game, or me, or all of it? Hey, hey! Oh, your name's hard to read. Renee Pascal Tigran. All of it? Okay. I can work on that. Here in a minute, I'll adjust that. Hey, thank you for the host. Awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. How are you doing today? Do you go by Renee? Or Pascal? Or Renee Pascal? Oh. I'm really sorry if I'm butchering your name. And thank you for the follow. Totally appreciate that. Renee, awesome. Thank you so much. Woohoo! I don't think we altered the timeline, and we can now return to the present.
If you are receiving this message, then you and your crew have completed your mission. Griffin's comet is destroyed, and the Davidians are no longer a threat to the Empire. I thank you for your service to Klingon intelligence, and because I will never leave one of my people behind, I have found a way to assist you in return. When you last docked at Ganalda Station, I had some modifications made to your vessel. One of those is the addition of a Borg temporal node salvaged from a cube in the Patron cluster. It's set to return you to our time. Congratulations on a job well done.
A Borg temporal node. I'd like to know if that's been attached to my ship. Thank you very much. All right. Does everything look normal? I think it's normal. We're going
Kopla! Griffin's comet is a memory. I'm sure a Federation scientist will do some meaningless study into its disappearance in the 23rd century. But, like so many of the minutiae those explorers are so fascinated with, it will be of no consequence. What matters is that you acted to protect your empire. You did a warrior's duty. There is no greater reward than that. It would be best for the Empire to keep the details of what transpired here secret. Time travel is so troublesome. But while the lore singers will never tell the tale of your ship and the comet, know that those in power recognize and appreciate your achievements. Go with honor, my friend. I will call on you again in the future, should the need arise.
Yeah, just next time don't disguise me as a House of Duras, okay? Please. Could do without that. So, what do we want? Federation Type 3 phaser rifle? Federation Type 2? I don't think so. I think we'll take the Klingon Disruptor pistol. Thank you very much.
Everything we do is for the Empire.
Woohoo! Another level, 18. You want to fly a captured Borg cube? You can, I believe, in this game, fly a cube. I better check on that and make sure first. I thought at one time you can't buy it. I thought it was something. Wait a minute.
If there is an enemy bold enough to attack that close to the Empire, it must be dealt with harshly. I
don't think you can buy it, but I thought at one time they were giving some away.
Fight with honor.
Yes, the House of Martok. We are the House of Martok, but they disguised it as the House of Duras. Okay. What did Jim Pock tell us to do? I'm sorry. Report of a battle in the Norg system. I'm calling available ships to the Norg system to assist. And 5 alarms. So we're going to the Norg system. Sure, we will
Serve
accept
the
this.
Empire well.
Excuse me. Yes, we will. We have new duty officers. This is probably a good time to talk about duty officers. Duty officers actually do serve a purpose in this game. So, you have 20 open slots, and you can find assignments. You have R&D summary, which is the crafting system now in this game. They changed that a couple years back. The Admiralty summary, and the duty officer summary. So, nobody's in sick bay. 20 open slots. Here's our roster. Pretty much, you want to hold on to your top tier ones. You kind of, I know, isn't that awful? That's so awful. Who is that? So, you want to hold on to your top tiers. Like your white, that's your basic. And then you have green, and then you have blue, and then you have purple, and then I want to say you have gold. We don't have gold. Renee, do you remember? And I think it's just purple as our top. So anyway, you want purple. You want your top ones. So as my stuff fills up, I'll get rid of like the whites and the greens and the blues as I fill in more purples. But right now, beggars can't be choosers. We're only level 18, so we'll take what we're given. So we want ground. Oh, see, they'll tell you this one is a shield distribution officer, so this is a space duty officer. So this one can only do space duty, so you can put them on active duty space. But you also want to, like, they serve a purpose. Like, let me show you. Hold on a minute. We'll come back. We'll go to my Federation. I'm so sorry. But we're going to the Federation side so I can show you June. I think she has the best setup on the duty officers. Okay. So here you can see who I have on active, like active space. I have all these people here. These are my active ones. So what I have here, I have 3 deflector officers. Oh crap, I can't remember why I have 3 deflector officers. I have 3 deflector officers because skills, traits, stations. I want to say my deflector officers, it's been a long time ago I set these up, have something to do with my gravity well here. Tactical officers aren't really known for throwing great gravity wells, but on some of these gravity wells, when you have all your stuff lined up properly, it can cause you shoot out a gravity well, and then it can spin off another gravity well, so you get like a double gravity well, and so it's really awesome. So it's the gravimetric scientist. Obviously, chance to create an aftershock of the gravity well. So you definitely want that one. And then I do believe my 3 deflector officers used to, back in the day, we're talking like 2 years ago when we set this up. More than that just didn't do any good. You had a diminishing return, so it didn't really matter. So, but 3 was pretty much the limit to get the most of your abilities. And then I put this projectile weapons officer on here. Obviously he's blue. It'd be better if he's purple. But I put him on here to reduce the time to recharge the torpedo, so my torpedoes have a shorter cooldown from when they can be fired. So your duty officers make a difference on how your weapons fire, how your ship responds to things. All of that makes a difference. So you should pick your duty officers. This one here is the tachyon beam. Pulls your target closer to you. I like the tachyon beam because it also let's see if it'll tell us if you can see this. It helps to tear down the shield. It does a negative 857 to all shields each pulse, which is and up to a 10 pulse max. So you're helping to strip down the shield. So then you throw that gravity well and throw them in there while you're hitting them with your cannons or beams or whatever you're firing. And on this one I fire cannons. And all of this works together. And then you get that second gravity well that pops. You got your cooldown. You know, it makes you a better... It makes you a more formidable opponent in the game. And then active, I have different things for active. I mean for ground. For ground I have different things. For example, I have this ground warfare specialist to increase damage versus a Vaudoir. Well, I'm not really doing the Vaudoir much anymore, so I'll probably change that one out. This one's still green. Sometimes the nanite health monitor will have an extra charge, so you know, because I have this one, and so you have to pick these. I don't really do too much on the ground. I do a lot of space in STO, so my space stuff is where it's mostly built up, except for my engineers. I'll show you my engineers. There's a Lele, my main engineer, level 60. And so what she does, here's the away team. So here's the ground. Pull this up too. So this one here, Thos, because I have her, she has a chance to beam in an additional phaser, disruptor, or plasma turret. So sometimes when I'm playing, you'll see me drop 3 turrets instead of 2, because you get that extra drop, or a double instead of you'll get a triple instead of a single. So you'll get that extra drop. And and then also, where's my thing here? And then these are my things here. I have the minefields. I have the different turrets set up, and so all of this, you know, all of this just works together to, to make you more formidable on the ground, especially, I mean, on your character. And then you have your reputation that comes into play. And that's under your traits. As you complete your reputation, you get these traits here. I don't have the mouse active, so you'll have to just pay attention to see which ones are glowing on the screen. I don't have the mouse cursor active, but you get these things like tier 1, tier 2. So here I am, tier 5. I have the medical nanite cloud. I can choose between the Omega Graviton amplifier or the superior shield repair. So you get all these different things. So you go over here to your traits, and this is where you get to pick them. Your ground traits, your space traits, starship traits, reputation traits. Here's my space reputation. Here we go, active reputation. See, like here's my medical nanite. I don't know why I don't have that one fixed. So, so you get these. And like this Defiance here, that helps do a quick heal. I use that all the stinking time because I love it. It's great, real quick on the fly heal, especially if you don't have a science officer in your group when you're running stuff, or you have someone that doesn't know how to do those abilities very well. That that works. So basically what I'm saying is duty officers are important. So pick your duty officers wisely. Read about them. Figure this stuff out. You need more duty officers. You picked up more research lab scientists so you can do R&D more. And that's good. Also doing the R&D works really well. Mara, I think she has the most R&D done. I will admit, I'm not much of a crafting R&D person. It's hard for me to do it. I have to remember, I have to make myself go in and do it. Even though I know it's good to have, it's good for us to do. It's just hard to remember. So here's R&D. So see, like, she's only a 6 and a 7. But you know what? You know these weapons? Not that one. The TR-116 Mark 14 that has this extra bonus stuff. I get this. We get this because Wilson has maxed his weapons, his ground weapons. He has maxed that out, and he can craft those, and he crafts them for everyone in the fleet. So both fleets. So you know, it's really awesome that he does that. So I mean, crafting has its purposes. It's not just out there for an achievement. You actually have things you can get and use in the game that are better than things you can purchase or loot or you know, gather up in the story. So all of that to say that do your homework. All right. Well, let's see how long we've been going. Wow, hour and 40 just to do that. Okay, we'll keep going a little bit longer. It's 6 o'clock. I will have to stop and make dinner. At some point, my family will get grouchy. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, we're not on Mara. We gotta go back to Jimka. Blood of the Empire. Oh, that's right, the Norg system. Alright. Oh, first we gotta check our ship because we'll start running Mark II. That can't be right. Now see, this one over here is white, and the one in my console is green, but yet the white one is a 4, the green one is a 2, and the white one gives us a better return. So I'm going to change that out. Please excuse me for a moment. I'm going to take this phone call. It's my daughter. I will be right back. All right, back to what we were doing. All right, so what were we doing? We were doing upgrading our ship. So we'll equip that. Equip that. XP. More details on these training manuals. Oh, everybody has what they need. There's my Mark 14. TR116 waiting for me. SP level 60. Oh yeah, there's our duty officers. Oh, no, that's right. That's not a... That's a ground. Oh, here we go. Ship. This is awful. We need to get some more stuff. Alright, duty officers. We were talking about that. Let's go back and put them to work. You can't really be picky right now. Okay. So these three. Chance to reduce the time recharge evasive maneuvers. Chance to reduce the recharge time for deflector abilities. Chance to restore shields when taking damage while brace for impact is active. Okay, those are some good things to have, so we'll leave them. Those are pretty decent. I mean, we don't really have a lot to choose from anyway, so that'll work. Actually, I don't know why they won't let us put these other people on. Just because they're holograms. Okay, because they're holograms. Okay. So now we are going to go see what we can do. The Nog system. Norg system. There we go. Did I tell my daughter we also... No. If I told her I was streaming, she would have been like so apologetic and she wouldn't call me on a Sunday afternoon for the next 2 months. So I didn't say anything. Hard to talk with 45 gummy bears in your mouth. Hope they were all red. I like red and clear gummy bears. That's funny. Be careful making your boss too mad, though. Gotta make that money. Make the money. That is funny, though. Two at a time so they don't have to die alone. Aw, see, now that's awesome. I'm quoting that, buddy. You're going to be a quote. I'm going to quote that. I'm going to add that into the bot later. It'll show up in the next stream, probably. Yep. Oh my goodness, so like when you're a level 18 it takes forever to travel across space. Forever. $282 of these saints. Travin the Wise. Let's see what's going on here while we're flying around. Oh, we're almost there. If the Scooby-Doo gang visited local costume shops at the beginning of every episode, they could save a lot of time. That's true too. That's true too. I think people might be in my house. 1 minute while I yell downstairs. Ah, yes, everyone's back. This hair in my face. I like passed it up. Holy cow. I like the Scooby-Doo one, that's cute. Oh goodness, the Norg system. We're here. We're going to fly into the planet, apparently. Alright, Captain, there are reports that a group of ships in this area, was under heavy attack. But I'm not detecting weapons fire or signs of battle. There are a group of objects. Alright, great. On long-range scanners that are the right size and material construction to be our ships. But there are no energy readings or life signs. We're going to investigate the Klingon battle group. Examine the debris. Nothing left of the battle group. The computer can't determine who is responsible for this based on the weapon signature. I'm detecting strange readings from up ahead, near those large asteroids. There are a series of subspace rifts, but there are ships of an unknown configuration coming through. Let's go investigate.
Empire shall pay for the sins of its creator, Canis. This world has been without the victory too long. Our banishment has made us stronger. We have looked upon oceans of blood from the shore of Grethor and no longer feel fear. We have fought history's most dishonorable Klingons and prevailed. And we have returned to your world to seek our revenge. Today may be a good day to die, but not for you.
This is terrible. The Valkyrie, I thought they were just a story that grandmothers tell their children. At least this would explain what happened to the Klingon battle group and why the computer can't determine their attackers. Let's show them how much we've learned about battles since their time and send them back to Grethor. Those portals look unstable. A solid attack should cause them to collapse. So we're going to close. the portals. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see where that other... There it is. Oh, no, 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 there's more. I better kill these guys first. Trying to heal up a little bit before we get there. Everybody's shouting downstairs. The dog, apparently the doggy's in trouble. Oh yeah, take the cloak off. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, so we're gonna heal up for a second. No damage. Well. Remember to rotate your ships so your different shields are getting hit. That way they don't take down one side, an entire side at a time. Unless they freeze you in space and disable you. Portal 3. There's Portal 3, way up there. We cloak, that helps us to heal up. We can't fight cloaked, so we'll have to uncloak before we start closing that. Now we can't warp while we're in battle, so we'll have to finish off these ships first. Pummeled. Star Trek Online. I'm streaming, but yeah, Star Trek Online. Camera's on. My oldest son. Ah, I'm dying! I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Crap. Alright, let's get out of there for a minute. I think Hey, do you want to use my laptop, baby? Okay. Ugh. I may just have to die. My group says hi. My audience says hello. Oh crap! What? Is it bright? Turn down Dad's brightness on the screen. Probably why he gets so many headaches. We may survive after all. Whew, 4%. 2%. Aw, man, they were burning my shields. Died anyway. Well, we'll respawn and then we'll head to Kronos. So, I need to take a break for a second since Wilson just got home. I will be right back. Don't go away. We'll be right back. I'll play some fabulous music. I'll be right back. Okay, well, I'm looking for music. Amazon. We will need to destroy them quickly before they have a chance to overthrow our planetary defense grid. Yeah. Okay. Destroy the portals. Where are the portals? Portals. Oh, there's one. 2. Ah, might be more. Alright, we'll start with this one. No, I don't want to scan for gas right now. Whoops. Protect the Klingon station. We didn't really get to read that briefing. We'll just say that the view screen cut out. Sorry about that. Fix my shippy ship.
It is good to see you in a glorious
Yay.
battle to defend Kronos. I've brought along enough firepower to dissuade the invaders from trying anything like that again.
No, continue. Sir, receiving reports the Fakari troops landing at KDF's headquarters. We must defend the homeworld. So we're going to beam to the surface. Who are you? Map transfer failed. And we get kicked out of the game. We'll try one time to enter it and see what happens. We'll see if that works. Hopefully it doesn't make us start over. Normal login. This will happen once in a while, but I haven't seen that for a long time.
It is good to see you in a glorious battle to defend Kronos. I've brought along enough firepower.
Oh, good. Okay, we're beaming down. It picked us up where we left off. Come on. Can't get my headphones on. So, let's see how everybody's doing. Still map moving. All right. So we will engage the invasion force. Look at all this burning around us. This is not good. So the Fakari forces are assaulting the headquarters of the Klingon Defense Force. The guards are fighting with honor, but some are trapped by encroaching hordes. They will need assistance. We must do what we can to save them from our enemies. So we must work together for the Empire. We're using the Mark III. Use your split beam. I prefer the split beam. Oh, she needs her shields upgraded. Excuse me, she could use a better weapon. Oh, you could have 4. There you go. That's it. Alright. Deal with the invasion force. Reinforcements inbound, they're attacking the guards. Okay. Yeah. Where'd you go? It's like a demon horde, if you're wondering who they are. So some made it inside. We must go and help. Enter the Great Hall. Storage areas are lightly defended. The quartermasters are ill-equipped. We must help. Why are our quartermasters ill-equipped? Is this not a Klingon place? Are we not Klingons? We should all be fully equipped. Just gonna keep. All right. Go to the challenge floor. No, not there yet. Barracks. Shows there's a lot more people here, but so should be reading this. Distress calls from everywhere, now from the barracks. Okay. All right, protect Chancellor Jimpock. To figure out where he is. Hey. Thank you for the follow. Can't see who that is. Cyper? Cyrus. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good Sunday evening. Or whatever time of day or night it is for you, wherever you are. We must find Chancellor Jimpock. According to the map, he is here. I don't know. I don't see him. I'm getting dizzy. Cyrex. Cyrex Guyver. Okay. Well, thank you. Welcome to Coffee with Jem. I'm Jem. Oh, good to see you. We are looking for Chancellor Jimpock right now, and we're supposed to be doing something in this room. Not sure what the heck we're doing. Not like anything to target. I think it sent me to the wrong room. There is nothing in this room. Oh, I am a goofball because it's on a different level. Golly. Okay, here we go. Woohoo! What's the mission called? This is Blood of the Empire. The Vicari have just infiltrated Kronos. The Great Hall. And so we're killing, the demon spirits. So we're killing them and protecting Jimpock at the moment. Hello. There we go. Yeah, I'm taking a new tune through the story. Lots changed over the last few years. So I thought it'd be a good idea just to start from scratch. rather than try to go back and talk about what's different. Just better just to go through it. The little creatures kind of creep me out, though. And she has this dorky little disruptor.
We have dealt the Faclari a major blow today.
Okay, we were
But I fear
successful.
that this fight is not over yet. Much blood will be spilled before this ends.
Depart Kronos. On your FedROM. Awesome. Alright. And we're going to leave Kronos and then we're going to speak to Jim Puck.
Slap
I found
us
that
in
funny.
the face and expect us to die like Federation dogs. They will find out that we are much more. We are warriors. We are Klingon. The battle is far from over. I
Excuse
trust
me,
that you
I'm
will
so
serve
sorry.
your empire well.
Okay, so we get to collect a reward now. Disruptor Pulse Wave, Disruptor Pistol. This has a knockback and this has a critical severity. The critical severity over the knockback. Although knockback can really come in handy. I like that plus 20%, and that's not a 20% chance. That is a definite plus 20%. Which this is a chance for repel and knockbacks. Okay, we're going with the certainty.
Serve the empire well. Kapla!
All right. Well, folks, it is 7 o'clock. So I think we're going to go ahead and probably wrap this up. Yep, 2.5 hours. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up. And I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. I'll be back tomorrow evening.
You are the best.
Probably around 5 Central Time. All my times are Central Time. So I'm going to say probably 5 Central Time. If you'll turn on notifications, you'll get that pop up when I go live. Also, if you follow me on Twitter, I'm Gem at coffee_with_Gem. And then I'm, if you want to email me about anything, have any ideas, suggestions, whatever about the show, you can email me at texas.gem68@gmail.com. So I've had fun hanging out with y'all today. And thank you very much for the follows and the hosts. And I'll be back tomorrow. So we'll see you then. Y'all have fun. Thank you.